Welcome to the second installment of Golden Eagle Outlook. I'm Marcus Airstone.
And I'm Mike Pauling. Each year, schools across the state nominate an Educational Service Professional of the Year. Here at Seneca, the 2017 title belongs to Mrs. Erica Myra. Let's hear more from Mrs. Myra on her amazing accomplishment.
I switched from biology teacher to guidance counselor. It was just a part of my life, honestly. I was pregnant with my first child, and we figured out that financially I could stay home and be an at-home mom for a while. And during that time, I went back and got my degree in counseling. Stayed home for a long time, 14 years raising my kids, and then had a degree in counseling and felt like that was the next part of my life's journey to be a school counselor. I actually sometimes have dreams that I'm still a teacher, so I honestly know in my heart I miss being a teacher. It's a different setting to be out in the classroom with 25 kids trying to teach them a concept, and when that concept it works, it's just exciting. It's that light bulb moment. So, and through the content of biology, you can really get kids to think and do, and that's what I miss about teaching, the whole group at once. I only see students one-on-one, unless it's my grief group, and then I see them at 10 at a time. But what made me decide to work in education is, I just think, an innate love for people and children. When I was at home with my kids, I volunteered with the elementary school counselor and realized that high school was a better fit for me. So that's where I always wanted to be, with high school kids. So as a guidance counselor, I feel my greatest accomplishments have been through bringing more resources and support in for our students here at Seneca, particularly a practice SAT/ACT combination for juniors. We have this year 3 universities came to instant on-site admissions day, so that was exciting to see the kids who are eligible to interview actually get accepted and be offered some merit money, so that was really exciting. I also have a grief group that I adore. It's such a tragedy that kids have lost significant others and parents, and to have them be able to come every week and talk about it and smile and laugh, it brings me great joy, and I am really inspired by their strength and courage. In addition to being a school counselor, I provide service to Seneca by being the student council advisor. Student council is the heartbeat of the school, so we are able to get so many kids involved in so many of our events. I feel my motivation for getting up in the morning every day is my love for kids and the hope that they bring me. They're my future. You guys are my future. And you're going to go out and pursue careers that you love to get up and do every day. And that's what I feel makes me want to come here every day. It's really difficult to pinpoint one part of my job that's my favorite. I love the spontaneity of the counseling center. You have your usual things planned of what you need to do for the day, and then all of a sudden something happens or a student needs you. And I really love to be needed, so having someone come down and meeting me and needing help just brings me the greatest joy. I didn't expect to win the award, but I certainly am honored. It comes from a nomination from people that work here at Seneca, and it is quite an honor to me that they feel that I was deserving of this award. By being honored by this award, we'll just continue to affirm or confirm what I do every day. I just will continue to get here every day and do the best that I can and be the happiest that I can.
Seneca Junior Joe Manchio has set a number of school personal records here on the wrestling team. We recently sat down to talk to him and find out what drives him. Though his drive for state championship has ended bitterly with an injury, we're sure we'll see more of him in the future.
Hi, I'm Ryan Hackney from GETV. Thanks for tuning in to our news pack on Seneca's wrestling program.
We had the opportunity to sit down and talk to Joe Manchio, Seneca's first state champion.
Coming in my freshman year, I was pretty small, and there was a lot of bigger guys in front of me, and I just looked up to all of them, just like a lot of kids look up to me now. And it was just really intimidating coming in, looking at all the high school guys and all the big matches, a lot of people in the crowd, and it was just very intimidating.
Seneca as a whole?
Yeah, after I won, I mean, it's our first medalist and state champion, so that was really big for our program and for the team, and I think really motivated a lot of guys to see, like, wow, one of us actually did it, so I really want to get that now. Getting my 100th win was awesome. You know, coming into high school, that was probably one of my two goals coming into high school, was to win a state championship and to get my 100th win. Seneca wrestling really changed my life. You know, before high school, I was wrestling alone, going to tournaments on my own, going to practice on my own, and coming into Seneca, it just felt like a family, you know. I was wrestling every single day with the team, going to tournaments with the team, all the duels, and it's just one big family, and we each got our back, and we look to each other for support, and you know, it's just amazing how we look up to each other. There's some great wrestlers came through Seneca, and I was really looking to be the next best one. All I wanted to do in high school was just get a state title under my belt. And now that I got that, it's just, everything else is now a bonus. All the pressure's off, and I'm just doing it all for fun now.
Each year, our DECA students put on a fashion show. The entire show is student-run and produced. Business teacher and DECA advisor, Miss Grace McCluskey, offer guidance, but the students steal the show. Here's more on the amazing show.
Hi, I'm Mike Pulling. The Seneca High School Fashion Show has been running for 13 years. The program is completely run by Seneca's own students in the sales and marketing class taught by Grace McCluskey. Mrs. McCluskey gives the students assignments to put the fashion show together, and with that, the students do the rest. They prepare for the fashion show from September to February. We talked to Mrs. McCluskey to see what she had to say about this year's fashion show.
Sales and marketing class organizes this fashion show every year. From September all the way through till now, February, the students are learning promotion, functions of marketing. They learn about event planning. They're all taking different positions in the implementation of the project. Some students have called different facilities for the clothing. So all the kids are working on different parts of the project to make it all come together on February 9th. The fashion show has been running for 13 years. It was our second year here that 2 students came to me and asked if we could do a fashion show. I did them when I was a student at Shawnee, so I said yes, and the kids have been organizing the fashion shows ever since. Favorite part of the fashion show is probably when the students see it all come together. So at the end of the show, the students will all come up on the stage and they will get their, the attention that they deserve for working so hard. And that's my favorite part, when it's all over and they can see what they've done. Well, as I said earlier, the sales and marketing students, they're the ones who organize the clothing. They organize the door prizes. They organize the sale baskets that they're doing this year. They create the brochures, the tickets. They sell the tickets. They contact the businesses and negotiate clothing. Then they come with me and they do all the write-ups on the clothing. They do the bios with the models. So it's all the marketing students, all the sales and marketing students do all the organizing of the event.
Well, that concludes our outlook on Seneca's annual fashion show. The show wouldn't have been a success without the incredible work from all of the students involved in both sales and marketing classes and DECA, and our own Grace McCluskey. A big thank you to all the companies that contributed dresses, tuxes, and doing the models' makeup. AZA Couture, David's Bridal, Head of Our Times, and Rochester Wear. And to the companies that provided prizes that were given away at the end of the show, thank you. The show was a big success thanks to everyone that came out and supported it. For Seneca High School, I'm Mike Pauling. This next pack is about our Seneca Science League team here at Seneca. We interviewed some of the team members along with their advisors, Mrs. Berezanski, to discover what they do and how they compete. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Arthur Gary, and for this segment, we interviewed Miss Brzezinski and a few other students about Science League. Now, let's start over to Mike with Miss Brzezinski.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Brzezinski, and I do Science League here at Seneca High School.
Mrs. Berezanski told us why she became an advisor for Science League.
Well, I came over here when Seneca opened and they needed a Science League advisor. I teach science and I love science. I like the kids, so that's what made me become a Science League advisor.
She also mentioned to us what she does to prepare the students for the competition.
So we actually host all our competitions. There's 4 competitions during the year, January through April. So we have 7 other schools that come here to actually take the competition. So it's making copies of the tests, getting everything ready, all the Scantrons, everything that needs to be there for the kids.
And she told us how long she'd been running Science League.
Since Seneca opened, so 13, 14 years. I never quite know how many.
Next, she informed us how many students participate in the competition.
For our school, it's usually between 23 and 30 students that participate each year. With all the other schools, we have usually about 190 to 200 and something kids come to actually take the test.
Finally, she said her favorite part of being in Science League.
I think probably at the end when all the tests are getting graded by the other teachers, all the kids are socializing and having snacks and interacting not with just their own kids that they go to school with, but with all the other kids from the other schools. So that's nice to see.
So what is Science League?
Science League is a test taken with 7 other schools with a snack at the end.
What are different roles in Science League?
There's really no roles, but we all have like different tests that we take based on the science that we are in. So if you're in bio, you take the bio test and compete based on that.
Okay. Are there any captains to the teams?
No.
So everyone's just one big
Yeah,
group?
we're all one big supportive group.
Are there different levels, like can you advance in competition?
You advance based on the science you take. So if you're taking Bio 1, you would take the Bio 1 test. But if you take AP Bio, like an advanced subject.
It just matters what level you're
Yeah.
at. Okay. How much practice and preparation do you guys do?
There's practice tests online from previous years, and your current class will prepare you for
So
what's
you can
on
talk
the
to your
test.
teacher and they can
Yes.
evaluate it. Where do the competitions take place?
They take place at Seneca, and then the other 7 schools that participate come here.
Okay. What are prizes like? Can you win anything from it?
You cannot win any prizes. Like points are are combined from each test, and the schools count them up and see who wins.
So it's just a team in
Yeah.
general? Okay. So what's your favorite part about it?
I like to test the knowledge that I have based on what I learn in the classroom, and I think it's really interesting to see how advanced we are at Seneca based on how well other schools do on the same subject.
Same for you?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks to Ms. Brzezinski and the other fellow students allowing us to interview them. My name is Arthur Gary. Now back to the desk.
Well, that wraps up our show for this episode. I'm Mike Pauling.
And I'm Marcus Ariston. Thanks for watching.